to keep the viewers there. Beautiful. Right. So I'm going to shut down the computer. And then we're going to get some fresh air. I'm amazed, to be honest, that we managed as well as we did off the laptop. The laptop really is a bit old. I'll show you how it looks. My old lappy. It's had better days, bless it. Look at the specs. We've got a mighty 5th generation Intel i3 processor. Very high-tech equipment, as you can see. But we made it work, chat. We made it work, and that's the most important thing. Alright, so I'm going to quickly shut the computer down, and then we are going to have a nice walk around Tallinn. Yes! Bad mods, yes. I tried to do it so actually, technically we shouldn't have even gone offline. I think I managed to keep it on for the whole thing. Yeah, it says that we still have 58 viewers. Beautiful. Alright, let me just shut this down. What are you saying no for? No what? It's good? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, my room is very basic, by the way. Just nice little cheapish room. Single bed. Not too big, but big enough for little old me. And yeah, let me get my key. So obviously I got my phone with me. Just need a room key and money, right? Pretty much. Oh, maybe I should take my ACR cards out with me just in case we get some sign-ups. Maybe we can find some interested people. Oh no, but I have those in my wallet anyway. Yep, so we're good. We're gonna have a little head out. Yeah. Have the key. Room is locked. Good. Let's go. So yeah, it looked like okay outside. The stubble is great. I don't really do stubble, but it's because when I come here and I come with hand luggage, I don't want to bring like a ton of stuff, and particularly like toiletries just bulks up the luggage. Especially when I need nearly 2 weeks of clothes, it's can't bring everything. But I'm glad you like it, Pompa. Don't get used to it, but I'm glad you like it. So we're going to have a walk into the old town, Philippe. After that, I might go to the casino, but I can't stream from the casino, unfortunately. Particularly the poker area, we're not allowed to stream from, unfortunately. But maybe later we'll see if there's some cash game action. You should rock it, it looks awesome. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. It does look like it's a bit dark outside. I'm going to trust my phone. My phone said 10% chance of rain. 10% means it shouldn't rain. I know my odds. That's like getting 2 outed. Never happens, right? You never get 2 outed. So I'm sure we should be fine. Yeah, it's been really nice this whole week. But then this particular day, it's like a little bit cloudy, a little bit overcast. For the most of the days, it's been really sunny and really nice. But it is predicted for the next 2 weeks to be a little bit on the wetter side of things. So hopefully that will pick up. But here we go on our little wander. I'll show you the sky, and you see what I mean about these potential threatening black clouds. But my phone assures me there's only a 10% chance of rain. So I'm going to take the chance. If we get 4 outed on the river, then so be it. Shit happens. But I think for the most part we should be fine. So yeah, I'm going to have a walk towards the old town. There's some really interesting bars in the old town particularly, so I'm hoping... There was one that we came across last time where it had like sort of potions and stuff on the side, which looked interesting. I also heard there's a Lord of the Rings themed bar where they have like swords on the side and they have the big ring in the middle. I'd love it if we could find that bar as well. But we're going to see what we can find. But yeah, it's definitely on the darker side compared to what it's been like for the other days. The other days we've been really blessed with very good weather, very good sunshine for the most part. It is a little bit cloudier today, unfortunately. And I think that big building seems like it's had some better days there. That is a very big, abandoned looking building on the corner there. I wonder what that was in the past. They do have trams here as well. So obviously from Amsterdam, I'm used to having been on these trams. Very cool way to get around in the capital city. But my mode of transport up until today has been the electric scooters, and I have to say a very convenient way of getting around, but not something that I want to navigate while I've got my gimbal, because then I don't have my hands free. Can you confirm that the quality of the stream is infinitely better than the last one, chat? I assume that this now should be smooth and quality. It looks like the bit rate's really good anyway, so I think we're laughing. Conk was so impressed with my mobile streams, he even said he might just get this camera and use it as like his webcam. I mean, I didn't think it was that good, but he's like, yeah, the quality's so good, I might just get it and use it as my webcam. So I guess it must be pretty good. It is smooth, it is good, lovely, lovely. Glad to hear that. So yeah, we're going to walk towards the old town in Tallinn. It's about a mile away, I think, something like that, so it'll take us a while to get there. And then we'll try and find some interesting places to inspect in the old town. And then probably later I'll meander towards the casino. But once again, unfortunately, we can't film from the casino area. They have a big no-no on recording from the casino, unfortunately. We were fine in like the hotel area because that's different rules, but within the specific casino area, it's just a big no-no, unfortunately, to stream from there. And you can see it's been raining. We've got a huge puddle ahead of us here. It's like evidence of the bad weather we've had today. Chunky puddle there. But it's pretty clear now. Looks to have dried up quite nicely. But I checked the forecast for like the next few days, and it is indeed going to be raining quite a lot the next few days as well. It is what it is. But yeah, for anyone that's not used these electric scooters, they're really convenient and really easy. On the app, it shows you where every scooter is, and there's loads of them strewn around everywhere, to be honest, so you can see where to pick one up. And then all it is, this is like the Bolt one, for example. All you do is just scan that code on your app, and then boom, you're off and away. Goes up to 25 kilometers an hour. And you've got a lot of dedicated bike lanes, so the infrastructure for the electric scooters is pretty good. And that's nice. That's very nice. So yeah, we're coming towards like a sort of shopping centre. Rimi. Got H&M there. New Yorker. Seems like there's some kind of gym there as well. My Fitness. Oh, 50% off. Massive, massive. Oh, IKEA. We know IKEA. Scandinavian for value. IKEA. Well, they got a cinema over there as well. Looks pretty big from the outside, the Apollo Cinema. And it is brightening up a little bit, despite it being quite cloudy. I think I do want to fully go across here. Then we can go sort of by the park. I really like that the lights here have timers on them, so they show you actually how long there is left to go across, which is pretty cool. Even when it's red, it shows you how long it's going to be red for, how long you've got to wait again. So I like that. That's pretty cool device. Viru Keskus. Do you know what that is, Triglav? No idea what that is. Oh, good shopping? Yeah. Oh, I actually should have stayed on the other side for a bit, because I could have shown you the outside of the poker club. The new poker club is right next to this Nordic hotel. It is closed today, unfortunately, Monday, Tuesday. But I have to say, like, everything just looked really top end. Like, brand new tables, the chairs were mega comfy. Overall impressions were that it was a pretty nice place. And apparently once they have a series going on, they're going to be using the hotel next to it as part of the venue. The venue itself only has 10 tables, but when they have, for example, the Olibet, Coolbet open next month, I know they're going to be using the Nordic Hotel next door as part of that as well. Nice to get some fresh air and exercise though. I feel like I've been indoors a lot for the last 10 days. And obviously I haven't had the chance to play any footy or anything. I did get invited to play badminton one day, which I would have loved to do. Aside from their plan was to do it at 9:30 in the morning. And I was like, hell no. Zero chance I am going to be up at 9:30 in the morning. I would have loved to otherwise, but I know what I'm like. Oh, we're actually really close to the town centre already. I didn't realise that I was quite this close. I already recognise this. Yeah, Klubi is club. Klubi is club. But yeah, I know exactly where I am actually, because that little road, that's where they have all the flower things. We're close by to the Shamrock actually, where we did the karaoke yesterday. I did not realise that I was this close. Yep. Now I recognise this street because I know this is where the last stop where the Ubers can drop off. They can't actually go right into the old town because it's all cobbled up and a bit higher. So that's like the last point you can drive, and then you got to go off to the right again. Nice little park off to the left here. Probably not meant to be walking here, but hey ho. I'm sure these barriers are here for a reason. we go. Yeah, the thing on the traffic lights is really cool. I don't think I've seen that in any other country where it gives you a countdown on how long you have left on the green bit and the red bit. Very convenient. If you get to Hotel Olympia, then you're 30 meters from where I lived at for 2.5 years. So I think that's the place where I played at like 20 years ago, Eddie. Because I know it was another hotel that's not the Hilton one, where they had some tournament through who was it? Nordic Bets. So I think that's the one I went to originally, Eddie. I was kind of expecting that to be the one when I arrived in February, and was surprised to see a much different, newer, bigger venue than what I saw when I was here in the early 2000s. I'm pretty sure that is Olympia. Yeah, no, I've been here yesterday, so I know there's like a Burger King, Mackie D's. It's not really my plan for my IRL to go to Mackie D's. Oh, you want a share box for everyone? If only. I didn't realise these flower markets are 24 hours, by the way. I came out here like 4 in the morning yesterday after the karaoke, and these were all still open, which I was surprised to see. I thought that these would have closed like long time before. So we've got some 24-hour flowers. If anyone wants a bunch, let me know. Pumpy, if you're out there. I'm sure these will ship to Bristol. But yeah, it just looks so nice and old school. The architecture is just beautiful. I think so, Raspberries, evidently. You left your wallet at that McDonald's with lots of money. Should I ask if it's still there, Eddie? Maybe if we ask nicely, it might still be there somehow. It might not have any money in it left, but maybe the wallet's still there. So I can show you where we did the karaoke yesterday, because we're just around the corner from it. There is the Mackie D's, where Eddie Flew lost all his money. Sad times, Eddie. Sad times. And right here is where we were yesterday. I think it's probably closed now, but this is the Shamrock Karaoke Bar that we were at yesterday. I do have some clips on the way, so don't panic. There will be some singing clips, but that's where it is. Now you're 500 meters from the old casino. So if I walk through the town centre, Eddie, is that still going to take us in the right direction, or do I have to like veer off away from the town centre? Because my plan was to sort of more go this way and go town centre off to the left and see if we can find like some interesting architecture, bars, etc, etc. Turn left, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's the way I wanted to go anyway. But I thought I'd show the Shamrock while we're here, because why not? No reason to go there because it's not there anymore. No, but Olympia's still there. Olympia still holds tournaments as well. I looked online and saw that even tomorrow they're hosting a tournament. But if it's the one that I think it is, that I went to like 20 odd years ago, it's like really, really small. And it was weird actually, because someone from that recognised me from my EPT win, and I was like, there was barely any press on that, so I was kind of surprised that anyone recognised me from that. Oh, I found someone radioactive in the town centre here. Radioactive man. I wonder what the life of a busker is like in Tallinn. Olympia is like 12 to 15 minutes away. Oh, so was my casino another one? Astoria, was that a totally different one, Eddie? Because I'm just still totally puzzled that, like, I don't know where this was that I was at 20 odd years ago. I know it wasn't the Hilton for sure. There's a secret bar coming up on the right. Which one, Triglav? Secret as in it's hidden in one of these little alleys. Can you guide me there? It's a lovely looking town centre. I see a shoe shop, Triglav. Is that what we're after? Can't remember the name of it, but it looks like a funky stationery store. But then there's a bar upstairs. Interesting. I see there's a place here that's got like a coffee shop. I mean, that looks like a bar upstairs. It might be this, Triglav. It might be this place. Easty. Because definitely doesn't look like a bar underneath. But I do see upstairs. That looks like a bar. Is it this one? Local crafts store downstairs, and then I think upstairs we got a sneaky bar up there. Is that the one that you're after? And do you have to actually go through the crafts store in order to get to the bar, or is it like down? Is it down that alley to get there? Yeah, this is the one. Not the alleyway, no. So you got to go through the store in order to get upstairs to the bar. That's funny. Oh yeah, it tells you there actually. Second floor for the bar. How unusual. Arts and crafts. Let's have a pint. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Where's this pub that you were telling me about, by the way, Triglav? You were saying that there was some crucial pub that I needed to know about. Oh, now, is this the pub that I came to last time? I know there was a pub that was called Old Something. It might be this one. And I think it was, like, quite unique. They all had to wear, like, tunics and stuff inside. It was all, like, very old school, old fashioned. It might be this one. I'm gonna have a little inspection and see if they let us. I think this looks like the one though. Yeah. I think this is content right here. If I'm allowed to go in and show you. Old Hansa. I can see that they're dressed up in very interesting uniforms. How's it going?
Very well.
Am I okay to have a look inside the bar? Yeah. I think yours is the really old bar, like everyone. Yeah.
It's more than old, my dear friend.
Yes. How old is it?
It's from the 15th century.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
We'll be traveling way back in time.
All right, let's have a look.
Merchant's house. Where from?
I'm from England, but I live in Gibraltar. Yeah.
Far away.
It is. Yeah.
So you're coming to just visit?
Yeah, I came to play poker at the Hilton. They had a poker series in Tallinn. How's it going? At the Olympic Casino. Thank you so much.
Enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Hello. Wow. Oh, I hope you can see this. I hope you can see this. This is insane. And I know there's like another way. Is it this one or is it like upstairs? It might be upstairs and then around. this is crazy. After you.
I'm not going there.
Oh, okay. It is quite dark indeed, but it is very, very cool. You even got a shop down there as well. Yeah, this is like almost medieval, right? It's not quite medieval. I think medieval's like 1200s, but how's it going? Okay, this is a bit lighter. Oh, this is better. Yeah, you can see this. You got the souvenir shop here. So you've got some glassware there. Some pottery. Oh, we got some sweets here as well. Fudge. Wonder what that is. Oh, garlic sauce. Got some almonds there as well. Oh, candles. It smells very interesting because it's a combination of like a lot of different smells. But yeah, because you've got all the candles lit up at the top, there is definitely that smell of just old schools. It's really cool. Oh, and look at this beautiful map up here. Look at that. Maybe actually if I go back on the steps you can see this better, I think. What a coll place.
Yeah, I'm making your friends quite quickly. So she's German.
I wonder if we can find the Lord of the Rings bar, because someone showed me the picture of that the other day and that looked insanely cool. I can't remember the name of it, unfortunately. Maybe someone can Google search Lord of the Rings bar and aid me. Oh, we got a whole band up here. Drummer's getting such a rich sound from the box. How is he getting this full drum kit sound from that box? What is this? content creator must support content creators. It's rude not to. Have a good one, guys. That was really cool. I don't know how he's getting such a crazy British sound from the drum kit. It's just literally, it looks like a box. But somehow he's getting like the different sounds from it as well. It's very cool. So I guess this is like the sort of main town square. These buildings are just gorgeous. Look at the architecture here. Oh, I bet. Lit up in Christmas? I can imagine, Eddie. Probably gonna have like a giant Christmas tree here in the middle. Got loads of restaurants and pubs here. So, Eddie, someone showed me a picture of a pub where inside it looks like Lord of the Rings. It's like Lord of the Rings themed, and there's like swords on the side. There's also the Precious, the big ring is in there. Do you happen to know where that is? Or if you don't, would you be able to Google search it for me and guide me to it? Because I would really, really love to see what that looks like. I think that would be really cool. Because it was one of the fellow streamers, Pete, that told me about it, and I should have got the name of the place, and I didn't, and I can't remember. But it's like Lord of the Rings, yeah, Lord of the Rings themed bar where they have swords. And the Precious is in there. I would like to see the Precious. I wanted to win the Precious at the World Series rings, but unfortunately we failed to win the Precious. But to see a giant Precious would make up for it. I'll wait for your advice then, because I feel like this is like the easy place to get anywhere from this middle bit. Hopefully it's not too far away in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, it seems like business booming, even on a Monday night. Busy in the town centre. Katarina Kalk to Tallinn Old Town is called the Headless Chicken Pitakana. Okay, awesome. From where I'm at, are you able to sort of tell where I'm at with basically this big square? And can you guide me there by any chance? Because I have no idea. I can't just like pull up a map as well, because it'll probably kill the stream. I can tell you that I'm very close to a street here, so if we get the name of that street maybe. Oh, we're in Raekoja Platz. Raekoja, and then Platz Place is where we're at. So if you can guide me there from here, that would be beautiful. Raekoja Platz. We're definitely in the old town, so grand scheme it can't be like too far away anyway. We do have like multiple signposts here for a lot of different stuff, but I don't know where we're going. Church, museum, Holy Ghost Church. Do we want to see the Holy Ghost Church? Puha Vaimu Kirik. Hello.
Was it feeling good today?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing?
No hangover, nothing?
Not at all. I mean, I'm British. I drink all the time. So.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm good too.
Yeah, we're just having a walk around the old town. I'm streaming it as well. You want to say hello to the stream?
Yep.
You'll have to remind me your name as
Hello,
well.
people. Hello, people.
Remind me your name again.
Oh, Mario.
Mario.
Yep.
And you were playing the poker in Tallinn, yeah? The World Series circuit. How did it go for you?
Limit Omaha mostly, cash games, and up like 5.4k. But
More than me.
It started really bad, I was down like 6K.
Yeah.
First 3 days.
Was this from 2-2 or 5-5?
It's 1-3 and 5-5.
1-3 and 5-5, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With straddles, obviously.
Yeah. The game that I was playing was 1-3, but then it was always minimum straddling one side, sometimes double. We even had one where it was 6, 12, 28, 40, 48, 24, 48, and then the guy blind potted after the 48. Blind pots.
Oh, we had one guy yesterday at no limit actually, and he was going all in every hand blind. So
Wow.
for like 300, 400, and that was good.
Where do you get these people from? But they do exist.
Yeah.
Poker's-
But it's good to have them on the table.
Yeah, of course, that's what makes you the money. Live poker is far from dead. We need people like this, always. Do you happen to know, right, I'm looking for a bar called the Headless Chicken, the Pietacana, and it's Katarina Kaak.
No idea.
It's like a Lord of the Rings themed bar, and apparently there's like
Headless
a giant...
chicken?
Yeah. Pietacana. I'm sure my pronunciation is probably a bit off, but we try. Yeah, I was just showing my chat this sign to try and get them to guide me there.
It's like 300 meters away.
Oh, that's fine. 300 meters is
You
nothing.
can do it.
Yeah. We're here to have a walk.
It's this way.
It's back in the way we were.
Yeah, probably. Here and a bit left,
Yeah.
and here.
Okay. So which direction? It's like
It's open. Yeah, it's open until 10.
okay.
So yeah. This way.
Yeah. And look at the pictures of it. Honestly, this place looks insane.
Yeah.
I just want to see it because it's like a Lord of the Rings themed bar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then they have like the big ring in the middle, the precious. And then there's like
that looks cool. Looks
Exactly. I think this is content.
cool. Okay. So that's your last day here?
Yeah, well, I'm here till Thursday because I've got to wait to get my flight back to Malaga direct. So Thursday was the next direct flight there, so I just have a few chill days. I'll probably be back at the casino tomorrow, Wednesday. I might even go tonight.
Yeah, but there's no action.
No, but it's like, there'll still be some cash games, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, for sure. It's not going to be as much action as we've had for the series. I'll play Hold'em. I mean, I prefer not to.
Whatever the-
Yeah. I prefer not to, but I mean, better than nothing.
What was the next stop?
I'm going to go to Malta in September, end of August, start of September. There's a Vamos poker series, and
I'm
then
going for the Battle of Malta.
okay, so you're October, yeah.
And no EPT Barcelona?
No, EPTs get very expensive very quickly. When you're
Yeah.
playing 1Ks, 1.5Ks, yeah, it's a bit too messy for me. I like it when it's like 200, 300, 400.
Yeah, the buy-ins are high.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play tournaments anyway.
You're going to be there for cash. Yeah, I dabble with cash a little bit, but for the most part, I'm there just for the tournaments. So
Yeah, and the minimum buy there is like 1.5k.
exactly. Yeah, I played it last year, but it just gets too messy too quickly. So I'd rather just stick to the sort of 200 to 400 level, that kind of thing.
But
Yeah.
you got the games in Gibraltar?
Not really. We have a cash game once. It runs
once in a
like
while, yeah.
it runs every Friday, and then some other days it runs as well. But it's just one Hold'em table, 2-2, like nothing too
Nothing
exciting.
crazy.
No, sadly not.
Okay.
Nice to see you again.
Best
Good
of
to
luck.
bump into you. Good luck.
Yeah, see you somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. See you. Right, so apparently we're going back in the other direction. It's like down, around. We'll see if we can find it. It's funny though, it really is such a small world sometimes. You just start bumping into people that you've met already. The craziest one though, and for anyone that missed this story, chat, there is a guy on my 8 game, actually on Sheik's 8 game table. She's asking everyone where they're from, and he says Gibraltar, which is already pretty crazy that we found someone from the 32,000 people that live in Gibraltar. But it gets a little bit more insane because then I ask what building he lives in, and he lives in the same building as me as well. So I have somehow met someone in Estonia in an 8 game tournament who lives in the same building as me in Gibraltar, which is just unbelievably insane coincidence. I do feel the pitter-patter of some rain, by the way. It's not heavy, but I really don't want to be getting my phone soaked either. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad. These are really good, by the way. The sound is just like very, very, very crazy good.
finds this bar. Yeah, I wonder how many people from the poker are still going to be here in the grand scheme of things. Probably not too many. I guess a lot went home yesterday/today. You're looking for aptegi. So I was told I was looking for Katarina Kaik. Apparently Katarina Kaik is what we're looking for. And he said it was like around... I'm sure we'll find it. Walk to the end, turn left. That's actually the direction I was going to go in, because that was what I thought it was. And then turn right. Okay. So we're not far away then. Yeah, it's in different weather, because on the one hand it's quite warm. It's not like it's cold, but then on the other hand it is wet and has been wet for quite a bit, so... It's like, how am I meant to dress in this weather? It is tricky. I'm in shorts today. If we get a bit lost, it's all fine. We'll find our way. So I'm at Hotel Barons. Are we any better? Oh yeah, this is Vaikakaya. I feel like we can't be that far away, right? What was it? We're after Katarina Kaik. I feel like the right is calling me. I don't know why. The pub with no name.
Are we doing something tomorrow?
What a great name. It has no name.
Because I might leave tomorrow. You work here?
I work in my uncle's place. I was building this.
Or are we doing something this week?
You had many beers while at the pub with no name? Interesting. We have Spanish flag outside as well as Estonia here. Oh, we've even got the British flag there. Very nice, very nice. You should end up on Varna Turg. Is that where we're trying to get to? Raspberry? Am I doing good?
Because we're going to we have the lowest rank of the entire series. We're loving it. But I don't know.
I'm wondering where this potion bar was that I was here last time as well, because that looked really cool from the inside. I would have liked to show you the potion bar. Definitely spot that when I see it from the outside. It was very noticeable. Now you're not far away from where you play poker 250, 300 meters. Well, if we get the chance to go there, Eddie, we should have a spy, because I'm very, very curious if it is that place. And if it is, I just want to see it again, just to be like, oh yeah, this was where I was. Because again, I kind of expected that to be where I was coming in February, and I was very confused when it was something else. Surkarja. So, am I anywhere near where we want to go to? Varna Turg. I don't see Varna Turg. I see Surkarja. Does this take us on to Varna Turg if I keep going? Hollywood upright. This is called Sopris, whatever that is. Kind of looks like a Colosseum. Oh yeah, I do see a Hollywood sign though. It says Hollywood on the left, Monument on the right. That looks like an old school kind of Colosseum from the outside with all the big pillars. Yeah, no, the Hollywood was still underneath it. It was just like a bit sneaky. So am I going the right way, Raspberries? You are my navigator. I'm on Surkaya. Still, Surkaya. There's a three-way junction with this road. Kuninga and Vanaturg. So you promise I'm coming to Vanaturg, right? I'm still on Surkaya. The never-ending streets of Surkaya. I like that they have signposts everywhere. You shall see the old Astoria Monte Carlo. Okay, where is this, Mr. Flew? That looks like it's had better days from the outside. Is it this? Is the Polish embassy on your right? I don't know what that is, to be honest, but I do see flags outside of it. Yeah, that could be some embassy. Potentially. Some statue there as well. But are we going up here, or are we going back on the main road? That's on the corner of Surkaya Vanaturg. Alright, but which way am I going, Raspberry? Am I going this way? Back towards the main road? Or am I going this way? Basically turn right. Alright. So I'm going this way? It's a scary thing being at the mercy of my chat here. This way also, Eddie? Or the other way? Well, that's going a long way up, whatever that is. This is okay, and then you'll see it to your left. Okay. So what, is it just like a rundown building now, Eddie? The previous Astoria? I'm not sure if this is a Polish embassy, by the way. I'm not convinced that this is a Polish embassy. Philly Joe's Jazz Clubby mood. I don't see Polish embassy here, unless it's sneakily the building that I kind of thought was nothing. Are there any road signs? There will be by the road. Turn left now? Alright, I'm turning left. So this has definitely got to be some metro thing. I see it's going down over here. There it is. What, the brown building or the one next to it? The building to the left of the high building. Or the one that says Hotel Palace? Or something else. Oh! Oi, behave. Oi! You've not run out of power already, don't lie. There we go. My gimbal is trying to fool me into thinking it has no power. I'm not having it. Orange roof. Oh yeah, I see that. Is that really it? And is this from the back end of it or the front end? Because the only thing I really remember was I got a taxi from the airport to the casino. It was minus 20 degrees. They had like a sort of normal driving area at the front with like that was like covered in roof. And then I know it was like fairly close to a town centre like shopping thing, because all I wanted was like some gloves because I was absolutely freezing. But that doesn't look like it. That definitely does not look like it from what I remember. Nah, I don't think that's it. Unless this is like what it looks like from the back and it looks totally different at the front. I don't think that is it. And we're definitely no... are we anywhere near this bar that I was looking for? Meh. Let's just keep on wandering, man. Randomly anyway. If I get lost, I can always get a bolt to where I want to go. Something is telling me go over there and go up those stairs and go up to the top of what that is. So we're going to investigate that. See what's going on over there. I thought that was Metro down there, but apparently not. It's just some golf thing. Golf adventure club. Maybe it's like got those the electronic reader things, I guess. Yeah, let's wander in this direction. If the Olibet bar is there, it's a great steak. I've actually eaten already, just before I streamed. I ordered in a Thai green curry to my room and munched that. So I'm not actually that hungry at the moment. Plus the plan for an IRL stream generally, I like to do a good walk around. I don't really want to like stop and eat somewhere, just in case they're like funny about streaming, filming as well. A lot of places indoors, they're just like, nope, you can't do that. And I want to just get some exercise in. But I think that is the one actually, yeah, this does look like Olibet Cafe, Triglav. I think I have a voucher for this as well actually. Yes, Olibet Bar and Grill is there. But my plan is we're going to go this way. Get some good steps in as well, you know. There was a nightclub next to that, yes. Good to know, Mr. Triglav. Thank you.
So it's just disruptive and silly. They'll be like, yeah, they'll probably.
Oh, nice cookie. And that looks like it's closed and had some better days. Whatever that was, probably a club. It does, doesn't it, Raspberries? It really does. And we're gonna have a wander. These stairs are drawing me to them. I don't know why. We have 3 different ways we can go there. There is a path. There's more stairs. You know what? Let's just do more stairs. Why not? I want to get as high as we can and see what we're working with. Gotta be careful on these ones. Missing. Aha. We have reached the summit. Thankfully that kind of high I don't enjoy Triglav. I tried it in Amsterdam. Didn't suit me. Didn't work with me. Oh, we got a lovely little waterfall here. Isn't that lovely? I know, mate. Ah, you see, we're at somewhere where Eddie's never been before. Very good. This is why we like to just randomly explore sometimes, you know. Yeah, isn't that nice? Very nice. Yeah, I think this is like some pretty big looking park. So the walkway that we could have gone looks like it goes around that way. Oh, Triglav's been here with his ex. There you go. Yeah, you gotta have your green areas, even in a big city. More importantly, in a big city, you don't want to be stuck in the grind of all the buildings and nothing else. Tell you what, the park in my hometown is beautiful. I remember Williamson's Park, monster park. Always have a little walk through there with my mum when I go back. Used to scamper around there as a kid. Massive park, that. Cool, that looks like an old building. I wonder how old some of these buildings are. Like, that looks really, 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 really old. If I was to put a date on that. I mean, I'm no architect, I'm no like building expert or anything, but I would put that at actual medieval times, surely. That looks really, really old school. 1200, 1100, something like that. You can tell obviously it's had a bit of restoration work on the outside. But yeah, very, very cool looking building. I think we should wander back towards the town centre, seeing as we failed to find our bar. What is this saying? We have a year on it. It is Kiek de Kok Tower, which was built in 1475. Okay, it wasn't like a million miles away. 1475 to 1483. Powerful artillery tower in the southwestern corner of the town, fortifications. 37.9 meters tall. 6 stories. Designed to protect the town against any danger from Tonismagi Hill. Damn. The Headless Chicken is about 8 minutes walk from the nightclub. Yeah, but what direction are we meant to go in? Because it was only 4 minutes from where we were in the first place. So clearly something's gone a bit wrong. That where we started it was a 4-minute walk and now it's an 8-minute walk. I think like that means we might have gone the wrong way, potentially. Not that I have a problem with that. We're in no rush here. But I think definitely we've gone in the wrong direction somewhere. Masterpieces. We are having a lovely stroll so far in Estonia. I like the sign here, by the way. I've got to show you this. I don't know yet. I'm still waiting to hear. They've been so long calculating this blooming leaderboard. Look at this sign, this is hilarious. No running up the hill, because apparently it will just fall away. No running up the hill. What a great sign. Great sign. Yeah, still waiting to hear, Gaz. But if not, I mean, I'm going anyway. I've already booked the hotel. I'm staying in a place like a mile away from St. Julian's, just because St. Julian's is ridiculously expensive at that time. So I've got a place that's like a bit more reasonable. I think it was like 65 average a night instead of the sort of 120, 130 you're going to pay in St. Julian's. So I booked it through booking.com. Gaz, there's going to be like more reasonable places through that. I think mine was the last room at mine. It's called something memories. I think it was like 33 memories or something like that. But it had really good ratings, like 8.6 average. A lot more reasonable. Hello, Uncle Jack. Lovely to see you, sir. Welcome, welcome. I did stream the free roll as well, Uncle Jack. I assume you were probably busy during that time. Having a little walk around Tallinn now. I'm allowing chat to make me get lost on the way as well. But we're just generally wandering anyway. You were saying this, yeah, that would be amazing to meet you there. And you're going to love the amount of mixed games, particularly during the festival, which is from the 8th to the 15th. They have posted the schedule already. It's a lot of mixed games in there. So I think you're going to absolutely love what's going on there. By the way, Johnny Watford, I don't know if you're still out there, but I think your boy would like to see what's on top of this machine, because lo and behold, it's the name of Johnny Watford's son. It's Seb. The cash machine is Seb. Someone clip that for Johnny, because I'm pretty sure his son will find that amusing. Yeah, how insane is that as well, Psychgasm? And he actually lost the ring a couple of nights in, but then he found it again. It was under his bed. I think he'd been sleeping with it, Psychgasm. I think he'd been sleeping with it. He'd been spooning with the ring when he was drunk, forgot about it. Woke up the next day, thought he'd lost it, but no, lo and behold, it was just under his bed. But yeah, crazy scenes. I mean, he played the final table really well. He played mega aggressive. Even when he was short, he was just fearless. Got a lot of big bluffs through, which I certainly wouldn't have been able to find myself. So yeah, very bold play, played off. Quite a few people that I knew won rings as well. Harry Potter lookalike, who we know from a couple of other series. Rasmus won a ring. He won the Mystery Bounty event. Very good finish. Reg won the 3K high roller, which I know reasonably well from some other series as well. Tarma Rupa. And then Phil, who I met having played Omaha with him on the first day, the one that nearly knocked me out, but then I got him on the final table. He ended up winning the 555 ring, so quite a few people that we came across along the way ended up doing well and winning tournaments, winning rings, which was nice for them. It seems like we had a brief disconnection there, but we should be back. Let me know though. But I think we should be back. I know I have plenty of data. I got an extra big package, knowing that the plan was to do some IRLs. Yeah, we're still going Triglav. No, it briefly disconnected apparently for like a second or two. It was like very quick drop. If I may ask, by the way, Uncle Jack, what ended up happening with your situation where I think you said that you were going to be leaving the company you were working with and progressively getting the HGV stuff going a bit quicker? Is that still the case? So I'm lucky, Psychgasm, that the only panic attack that I've ever had was when I was here, and that was in February, March. And that was really bad, to the point where I had to go to the hospital. I literally thought I was dying. And then since then, I've had like a couple of mild anxiety attacks, but aside from that, I've had nothing. So it's really getting back in the right direction where I feel less broken, because feeling broken is just not a fun feeling in general. And I think for me, what's helped a lot is just really... You have to kind of take your mind off it. It's so easy to like work yourself up in a state. The mind is just so messed up and so powerful where it's very easy to sort of focus on one thing and really veer off into a sort of dark direction. And then once you do that, you sort of... It's very hard to then get out of that. You really work yourself up into a state. So I find for me, like, music helps a lot. Exercise helps a lot. Poker for me helps a lot, because obviously you do something different to take your mind off it. But generally, yeah, when you feel like in one of those moods where it's difficult, because at that point then the last thing you feel like naturally you want to do is to do some of those things, but you have to just like force yourself to do those things in order to get away from it, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's horrible, and I'm glad that I haven't had any of those since I've been here. I definitely do not want to have that as a thing again. So I think we got like a church here from the looks of this. Oh no, it's a museum. Kunstimuseum. Glass lift in the Niguliste Tower. It's probably closed at this time, to be honest. Some of these buildings are just extraordinary, though. Oh, I have, but we don't mind taking little detours on the way when we see something like this and want to have a little look. Some of these buildings are just gorgeous. I love how everything's so colourful here as well. Like, you get a yellow building, then you get a pink one, then you get a yellow one, then you get a brown one. It's always like very, very colourful. I'm going to go for the top end here, Raspberries, and then we can always curve back down if we need to. But I'm pretty sure this is taking us back into the old town. Laters, guys, have a good one. I always appreciate the lurks as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, good luck with honestly, like, for me, like I say, just really forcing yourself to do those things that take you away from feeling like that. It's hard to do sometimes, but if you can like really force yourself into it. It's funny coming here with nice weather as well, because the last time I came here it was 0 degrees. The time before that I came here it was minus 20 degrees. So it's nice to be here in shorts and t-shirt weather. So they do have tarmac, but that's only for the roads. These are like this is what they call the old town. So this is like the town centre area. But as with most town centres, it's not that they're having roads through the town centre. This is cobbles to indicate that you can't drive through these. And I like that. That's, you know, that's how you preserve the buildings and the town centre and just safety in general in the town centre. Yeah, I think even a lot of UK town centres, you can't drive through them, or it's only for like deliveries and stuff. Yes, it would be a bit rough for the cyclists for sure, and I have seen a few cyclists actually in the old town area. I've actually been zipping around on electric cycles, Uncle Jack, and I've never been on electric cycles in my life. But they're really cool. They've set the infrastructure where there's a lot of bike lanes and stuff. You've obviously got to be a little bit sensible, a little bit careful on the electric scooters. I have been playing poker. If you do exclamation mark results, you will get my tournament results for the last 10 days. But I have 3 days where the series isn't on, but my next direct flight isn't until Thursday. So today I hosted the free roll. I might go to the casino later tonight, but unfortunately we can't stream from there. They don't have any tournaments tonight, but they do have one tomorrow and Wednesday. So I'll probably end up playing those just to have something to do. There's a plague over here right now in the city. Electric bikes and scooters, they need to be banned. Yeah, my mum really doesn't like them as well. And I understand, particularly if they're taking up space that really should be for pedestrians, that's not on. Then you need to have like a good infrastructure where there are specific bike lanes which are also for electronic bikes. And equally, if it is that the bikes and the e-bikes are sharing the lane, they need to be somewhat considerate of each other. But yeah, it seems like the electronic scooters are definitely on the rise. I looked for a minute earlier and we were talking about countdowns on crossings. Oh, you have one of those in the town centre. How funny. Yeah, I've never seen them in the UK, but I think it's a really, really clever idea, you know. tells you both ways as well, like green, how long's left on the green, and then when it goes red, it tells you how long you gotta wait for it to go green again. Pretty simple, but effective idea. Money, change. Money, change. Simple, yet effective. Yeah, so that's the thing. They shouldn't be used on pavements. It should only be that you have in specific lanes for them. And then obviously it can't be that the electronic scooters are just going to be like bashing into cyclists. They have to be somewhat considerate of each other as well. I like even in Gibraltar they've started doing a couple of bike lanes as well. There's one from the airport runway down into the town centre. And also they have bollards between the cycle path and the road, which I really, really like, so that's a bit of protection. A bit of segregation from the cars. Because here it's all open, where like the bike lane is right next to the road. But if you can obviously have bollards going all the way, offers that little bit extra protection. Some interesting stuff here. That's pretty cool.
You could just like identify one.
I don't think it's legal here, but I'm pretty sure people will be. The temperature's been perfect this week. I mean, 20 to 25 degrees every day. For me, that is like not too hot, not too cold. It's like just right. Is this the back of the building we saw before, or is this another one? I see something down there that looks interesting. Maybe we'll have to investigate once this car's gone. Let's investigate down here. Yeah, some of these old buildings are just extraordinary. Like, I guess again this is probably the same kind of era as the clock tower that we saw. This will be like 1400s, 1500s. Crazy how like it's just so well preserved. I wonder if there's any way to actually still get up and walk up there. This even looks like kind of Harry Potter style. If you remember, like outside of Hogwarts, where they have like the bridge to go into Hogwarts, it kind of reminds me of that kind of look to it. Really beautiful. I wonder if it's still possible to get up there and walk up there at all, if it's fully closed. Yeah, it could be that as well, Raspberry. Game of Thrones equally with the Archers. Absolutely. Yeah, it's like oh, what do they call it? The Great Wall, is it? The Great Wall? Yeah. Clue in the title, Bipolar CJ Monkey. Have a look at the title. Again, that's got to be like 1400s, 1500s. Go up to a door and point your phone out. Say, hello, Amora. See if it works. Problem is, I don't see a door, Uncle Jack. How on earth do you even get up there? Oh, actually, I do see a door down there. Bottom left. Yeah, it could be. So we just came across a clock tower, Uncle Jack. It was like a 6-story high one, 37 meters or something. And it had an information thing at the front that said 1470s to 1480s. I initially thought a bit earlier for that one. I said sort of 12 to 1300s, but then I'm no expert on these things. You could probably search it up, actually, because I'm guessing that this is the name of it. Maybe we find a little info thing next to it as well. But it looks like Malacabe, I'm going to guess, is the name for it. Unless that is just literally don't go on the grass, which it could be as well. But then I think there's a little info point here. Yeah. So we're going to find out, actually, Uncle Jack. Yeah, this is it. Kuldayaton. Kuldayaton. And the year... Oh, 1434, Uncle Jack. I wasn't that far off then. This tower was built at the beginning of the 14th century in the Cistercian convent of St. Michael, mentioned in 1434 under the name Golden Leg, the origin of which is unknown. Also has been simply called a tower with bad roof, quad deck. The walls beginning to the earliest stage of the horseshoe-shaped tower have been preserved in 3 lower floors. Restored in 58 to 66 and 2004. So that's done really well. To go from 1434 and not need restoration for another 500 years is incredibly impressive. Deckflow at the moment is on the way to Marrakesh, actually. He's in, I spoke to him this afternoon. He was in Barcelona airport. So he's on a layover to go to Marrakesh for some coaching thing that he's going to. There you go. But I did see Deckflow a couple of days ago. He was playing the World Series circuit stuff here. I didn't see him much, actually, because basically he played, and then when he played, he just disappeared. I'm the kind of degen that like hangs around for a few hours, drinks, plays a bit of cash, or roulette, or blackjack, or whatever afterwards. I think Deckflow was literally just play the event, done, gone. Yeah, so I've actually told Bad Mods and Bad Mods DM Deckflow, because obviously if he needs someone there who like knows the area, knows the good places to go and stuff, Bad Mod would be the man. I hope I'm not walking into a dead end here, but I do get that kind of feeling that I might be. Let's see. Oh no, I think we're okay. I think this goes straight through. Oh yeah, I think we're alright. I don't smoke, actually. I have never smoked a ciggy in my life, nor do I intend on starting with that as well. But I do like a drink. Too much I like a drink, actually. And I've basically spent no time outside this week, aside from literally getting to the casino and going back. I've spent almost no time outside, so that's why I wanted to have a walk around today. Get some fresh air exercise, and just generally have a look at the city centre, the old town. I was meant to meet up with Decflo last time to go into the old town, and I did meet him. But unfortunately, that is when my panic attack struck. It did not work out, and I ended up in the hospital. But then I'm very, very glad that that was only a one-off. Again, look at this. It's amazing how they've just retained a lot of these huge, huge old towers for so many hundreds of years. What an amazing city centre. Yeah, a lady that I had a room in a house in Amsterdam at one point in Triglav, and she had the same. She basically really needed to smoke in order to get rid of the anxiety. I feel like, if anything, though, at some point you get so reliant on it that, like, you stop smoking and then you're just really, really, really done with. But yeah, I know THC helps a lot of people in that kind of situation. Oh, what a lovely city Decflo lives in. Really, really nice town centre. I'm pretty lucky in Jib as well, I have to say, also. Lovely, lovely town centre. Oh, and I get that, Triglav. If it helps, if it prevents it, then totally understandably you're doing that. Oh, we've got a map here. The Towers Square. We are here. I wonder if that number one was where we went to. It says fountain sculpture. Was that where we went to before, or was that something else? Not sure. We're just doing a random walk around anyway. We don't need maps here. I think it's more fun in a sense sometimes to just not bother with maps and go with the flow as well. Guessing that's some new residential buildings thing. That's what it looks like anyway. So funny to have these big old towers next to like the modern houses. A little bit smelly here as well. I think some of these houses have definitely had better days. I mean, that one looks a bit run down. Wonder how much it'd be to like buy one of these rundown places and renovate it. Be worth a good chunk once you've done it up nice, that's for sure. But maybe, just maybe, they're knocking them down for some more modern developments as well. That's always the possibility. Because you can tell, obviously, like the towers and the walls, they're going to be protected by heritage rights and stuff. There's no way they're going to be knocking things like that down. But then these buildings, I mean, maybe, just maybe, they're thinking more, go for some more high-rise stuff, and then it's going to be worth a little bit more per square metre. I did actually go on a bike the other day as well. They also have some Bolt bikes that you can hire, as well as the scooters. It's a lot harder to find those compared to the scooters. It's like millions of scooters around. Where are the people? I think I've just wandered to an area where there's not really anybody. It seems like the people are more towards the centre of the old town where we were at the start. They have a trick in Munich where the building will effectively be knocked down and replaced, but then the authorities insist on keeping the original fascia up. I mean, I like that though, because then you just keep the charm of the place. It's just so rare to see so many hundreds years old buildings. Is there a lot of water flowing through the area? Not that I'm aware of. I know they get a lot of snow here, particularly like when it's winter. They really get like a lot of snow here. It is quite coastal as well, but I can't see this being the type of place that really floods as well. I think that last place just looked like it's been abandoned for a while. Could be like several years abandoned. I do not have a partner, Bipolar Monkey. Conk Poker was here. Up until today, he travelled back early this morning. So I'm here with my teammates, if that's what you meant. Equally, Deckflow teammate was here. Also got to meet Gur, who I'd never met before, Ukrainian stormer. And then I met quite a few former streamers, including Mr. Solid Thought, who used to stream a lot. That was funny as well, because like I haven't seen him stream in a few years. So when he came up to me in Coast Poker Bras, I'm like, I recognise you. Why do I recognise you? Because it wouldn't be that like I just recognise a viewer. So I knew that I knew him, but I didn't realise where from. And then when he said his stream name, I was like, oh my god, yeah. So that's pretty crazy. But the most crazy thing of all is that playing in the 8-game tournaments, and my Swedish friend, she was on one of the other tables. She's asking everyone else at the table where they're from, and one guy says that he's living in Gibraltar, which is a pretty crazy coincidence given that I'm living in Gibraltar. There's only 32,000 people there. But it doesn't stop there, because then I go up to him and ask what building he's in, because again, Gibraltar, pretty small. He lives in the same apartment building as me. He only moved from Malta to Gibraltar like 9 months ago. But of all the buildings, to live in the same building as me is just crazy. Like, what are the chances? Playing a poker tournament in Estonia and happen to meet someone from my building. Falcon lives in New Zealand, so it's gonna be tricky. I'd love to try and get like him to come to one of these series. I know Yubi's been trying. Yubi was actually really trying to come to this one, but couldn't quite make it work out for whatever reason. But I know he's going to be looking to go to one of them fairly soon. Oh, you do that, Triglar. Hopefully I've inspired your walkabout as well. It is good to just get out, get some fresh air, get some exercise. It's always helpful. Because especially like during COVID, we all feel a little bit maybe, you know how like with prisons they would say you're like institutionalized to staying inside. I feel like everyone post-COVID is kind of like a bit like that as well. You know, having been locked down for so long, it's so easy to get into that habit where you just stay inside, and it's not good for you. Like part of what keeps you sort of well in your mind is also keeping yourself well with your body. So, you know, exercise important, fresh air important, sunlight important. 。 This is interesting. I see a sign for Helsinki. Stockholm and Helsinki. Yeah, we had a lot of Finns here because Tallinn, being as close as it is to the sea, it's just across the river from the Finns. And it's sad that in Helsinki they don't have any legal poker casinos, it's only underground poker games. They're about to close the last one in Sweden apparently in the next year or two. So they're just literally driving the poker games underground, and I really don't understand that. I don't understand the mentality behind forcing everything underground instead of just doing it proper, regulated. Because if you do it well, you make a good amount of money from it as well. It really makes no sense to me that Sweden, Finland, at the moment, driving everything underground, Norway basically doing the same as well. It's very, very silly. This is very bumpy. I'm going to try to get back onto the pavement. Oh, we got another tower. Probably built in the 14th century. I mean, it seems like a lot of them, they're putting it to 14th and 15th century. Yeah, it's really bad. I honestly don't understand the mentality of them to be forcing all these things underground as well. Wasn't it just so much nicer 20 years ago where just everybody could play against everybody? Not have these silly regulations coming in? We never knew how good we had it back in the day until it was gone. But it's all red tape, it's all politics. They want their tax monies. They claim it's because they want to help you and protect you and regulate, but no, they just want their tax monies and nothing else. Give you nothing for it. It's pretty sad. I think we wander back towards where the buildings are. I think this will take us somewhere back towards the middle where we started. Yeah, really beautiful old town. I'm a bit sad that I didn't come across the potions bar. Equally, the Lord of the Ring themes one would have been nice to find as well. But I'm glad that we found the one with all the staff wearing tunics and the old stuff. Very nice with everything candlelit. I feel like this was close to where I was meant to be meeting Deckflow last time, because this street looks familiar, but I could be wrong. I have no idea. How do you think I know if I'm heading north, south, east, west? I have zero clue. Thank you, Mario, for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Just having a walk around Tallinn Old Town Centre. Beautiful town centre. Some of the buildings and the architecture is really, really quite pretty here. But yeah, I have no clue if I'm going north, south, east, west. I forgot to bring my compass, unfortunately, upon my travels here. Nearly slips up on the road there. I ain't gonna be doing that, Mr. Rat. I heard about Hamper's massive max win on Dead Man's Trail, by the way. If that ain't worth VIP, I don't know what is. I've been telling him. Best bonus in town. Literally best bonus in town. Non-stop, I've been telling him. Very happy that he got a max win on that. That's very juicy. You seem to be going west, judging by the shadows and the time of day. Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest. Many moons ago it's been since I was a Cub Scout with my map and my compass. So much easier with the phone these days. If only I had my map up, but then it would probably kill the stream if I did that. I've tried navigating whilst streaming before and it doesn't work. It doesn't like it. Ah, you know what, Mr. Creative Rat? I found a place for you. Here we go. We're going to send you in here. Is that acceptable for you? KGB prison cells. Creative Rat. We're gonna put you in there. Okay? Bit scary. Tomorrow, Creative Rat, we're sending you there. Teddy KGB. Da. Just like a young man coming in for a quickie. I feel so unsatisfied. Da.
This is my family. You're not live on.
What a small world it is. How are we doing? But where's the dog?
Dog is resting.
Nice to meet you. What's your name? Urgita.
I'm his son.
Yes.
What's your name?
Lucas, nice to meet you all.
Yeah, what are you up to?
Just walking around Tallinn and just generally showing people the beautiful old town centre that you have here. We've been exploring randomly.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to come to Lithuania one time.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're driving there tomorrow if you want to hop in the car. We have room for you. Yeah, we're spontaneous enough to pick you, and we could drop you in Riga, where you can come all the way to Vilnius with us. When are you going back?
Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday I go back here.
Back to the Rock.
Yes. Back to Gibraltar.
So how do you get there from?
So there's a direct flight from here to Malaga.
Oh, no kidding.
And then
Okay,
Malaga coach to Gibraltar.
Yeah, that's nice. About
Nice.
2 hours, right, from
Yeah.
Malaga.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah.
All right. Well, probably see you in September, I'm thinking.
Yeah, you'll be in Malta, right?
Yeah, probably. I
Yeah.
haven't booked anything yet, but I plan to go.
Yeah.
If not, I'll probably see you back here in October, right, for the Kings?
Good chance, albeit Krista kind of... I thought he was warming to the idea of potential streaming, but then he was talking to the big bosses yesterday with, Corey from Olibet. And I thought equally he was quite kind of warming to the idea, and then Krista just goes, no chance.
Oh, well.
Let's see.
You had some fun with the other out away from the table.
Yeah, and the events are really nice. Like, it would be so much nicer if I can stream it as well, because
get the
then
content,
yeah.
Share your experiences with your crew.
Exactly, and particularly with the mixed games, it's more chatty, it's more friendly. So, yeah, I would hope so. Let's see.
Well,
Have a nice
pleasure to
walk
see you,
around.
and,
Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Have a go on.
Scott.
That is extraordinaire reporter Jason. He was also an extraordinaire dancer at the karaoke bar last night. We have some. Actually, I think I posted a Twitter clip of him dancing to the band that they had, the Good Beat band, which was super cool. And yeah, I will be getting karaoke clips coming in. I know Kong took some videos. I know Alex, who was one of the reporters, fellow streamer as well, and in Bulgarian, he definitely took some clips And Rasmus also took some clips. So we will definitely have some karaoke clips coming out in the next few days. But what a coincidence. Just bump into one of the poker players that we were at the karaoke with yesterday. Bump into Jason, reporter. Small world. Small world. Of all the times and all the places that we could be in the same place, and somehow we walk into each other. But yeah, the craziest thing is still, of course, the... you see an American flag. Rah, you do, you do. Very well spotted, Mr. Monkey. That is probably because the bar is called Texas. Texas. It's American bar called Texas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we're in Estonia at the moment. This is Tallinn, capital of Estonia. Some beautiful, beautiful buildings here. It's only every Monday, Filippo, that we host it. So you'll see it in the lobby already. It's next Monday for that one. I thought there was a bar called Fart Bar for a second, but no, it's called Fort Bar. It'd be very interesting to host a fart bar. We encourage farting in the fart bar. Yeah, Texas K-Kuna. Yeah, yeah. Ah, and I did say that I recognise this street. I do. The bar that I was meant to meet Deck Flow at, and the bar that actually started my panic attack in, was this bar, the Hell Hunt. This was where it all began. My nasty panic attack. Right there. I've come back to avenge you, Hell Hunt. Quite a lot do, actually, Monkey. It's... obviously Estonian is their main language. But indeed, a lot of them speaking very good English as well. But yeah, what a coincidence that I happen upon my panic attack bar. So I think actually, I remember last time when I came out of this and we went to the right, that there was some police presence, because I think the Russian embassy is just down here as well. And I'm curious to see... That really has to be quite the unusual political situation. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the Russian embassy is just down here. It is. I see a Russian flag. That probably doesn't go down very well at the moment, I suspect. I'm trying to remember where that potions bar was, though. Because I don't think I went to it the day I met up with Deck Flow. I'm pretty sure it was like a different day. I read lobby, but I don't understand. You pay $20 for 5 eliminated people. I could understand. That is correct, Filippo. But it also says in the lobby, will be manually credited after the tournament finishes. So you have to wait, generally 12 hours to 24 hours, and then it will be done. But it's not me that pays it, it's ACR. So I've sent the names off to the ACR guys to deal with. It will be that within 12 to 24 hours that will be done. Yeah, so understandably, I know we don't really do politics, but seeing as we're here and we're on this walk around, understandably at the front of the Russian embassy there is a lot of protesting. Yeah, so it will be in tournament dollars, Filippo. You will have to play through tournaments in order to access it. But it'll show up as tournament dollars tomorrow in your account. Yeah, understandably, a lot of protests put on these. Tournament dollars, Filippo, tournament dollars. You will have to play through those tournament dollars. Tournament dollars, thank you. This embassy is 3 minutes walk from the Headless Chicken. Okay, how do we get to the Headless Chicken from here? I think we're back where we started, by the way, or at least we're really close. And more importantly, am I walking in the right direction, or do I need to go somewhere else in order to get to the Headless Chicken? But I feel like we're close to the town centre where we were, because I think I can hear the music from the band that we're playing as well. What's up in Tallinn? I'm from Tartu. I know where Tartu is, yeah. I'm going in the right direction. Okay, okay. Take a left back to the original square. Okay, but then where did we go wrong? How did we get in the wrong direction after all that? Alright, I'm trusting you this time, Raspberry, but you need to direct me really good, alright? Because clearly last time it went a bit wrong. We're going left. You're very welcome, John Paul. There's a road off it called Apotegi. Okay, I'm going to look for that one. And when you say off it, which direction off it? Because there's about 6 different ways that I could go from here. Should be on your immediate left. Okay, so we went totally in the wrong direction, is what you're telling me last time. Immediate left, you say? I'm going. Might have already passed it? How is that possible? Oh, do you mean this thing? Maybe you mean this thing? Wait, you just walked past me? Axel, buddy pal. Where? When? Come and say hello? That's insane. How? Yeah, it was a bit stormy yesterday indeed. Yeah, alley next to Maharaja. This is an alley, but it's not next to Maharaja. It's Tiri Pubi and Rai Antique. But Axel, where are you? This is insane. Someone in the stream is somehow, we've just walked past them, apparently. Going past the church, we looked to see who was on Twitch in Tallinn. No way. I think I've gone past where you wanted me to, Raspberry, so we're gonna double back a bit, but also I'm curious to see who this is that we've just walked past. Is the Maharaja behind you? So we came out from this alley, right? And from this alley, we're in the main, town centre bit. But I do not see Maharaja. I see Kovic, Restaurant Ray, Mad Murphy's, Kesuked. Do not see Maharaja. Italia. Oh, there's Maharaja. Ha 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 ha. There is Maharaja. Stalking me now. Stalker.
I just wanted to see how many viewers you had, because look at that. But I don't
34 at the moment.
34.
Yeah, I generally get like 100 or so, but for IRL streams it's always a bit less. So yeah, 34 at the moment, and it's dropped a couple of times.
You want to grab a beer, or you're going to do the walk?
I think I'm just going to carry on walking. Sorry, what did you say? Yes, yeah. It's online poker that I'm playing. If they let me stream at the tables, I'm streaming from the tables as well, but some casinos don't allow it. They didn't allow it here, unfortunately. Yeah. And I've drunk too much as well. I need a non-drinking day today. It's been like 10 days in a row. Karaoke was very, very fun. I'm going to be posting some clips from there as well.
I may or may not have been dancing on the stage.
He may or may have not have been dancing like an absolute madman on the stage.
My instructions were not to sing karaoke. There was no instructions.
But I'm sad that you didn't sing, actually. You would have been great singing.
I sang one verse.
Yeah.
I mean, I cheated a little bit, but I fessed up first thing in the morning. Said, well, yeah. But I didn't sing it in front of my wife, which was the important thing. I didn't close.
Is that not allowed, no? No singing in front of wife? No.
Dancing's okay, though.
Yeah, his dancing's very good.
Alright, Scott.
Have a good one. I'll see you in Malta. Take care. Alright, we have found the Maharaja. So from the Maharaja, there is a lane to the left of the black building. Yes, okay. Ah, this is the name that you wanted. Aptegi. Alright, you're a good navigator, Raspberry. You're hired. I see some ominous candles ahead of it. I wonder if that's the one or if it's somewhere else. What a small world it is sometimes, though. Like, actually ridiculous. They just happen to be walking around in the town centre. I happened to bump into them twice. And then having someone living in my same building playing in a poker tournament here was quite frankly just ridiculous. Alright, so we're at the end of this Raspberry. Where do we go? Or is it the place ahead of us, maybe? I don't think it's the one ahead of us. Dominique Wine. Yeah, no, it's definitely not that place. Where are we going, Raspberry King Navigator? To the left or to the right? Which way are we going? I think it is the archway on the orange building. This one? It does say Katarina Guilds. That is what we were looking for. It says Katarina Guilds. Headless chicken should be at the end of that. It's not that. That's some bar. Mungo Kelder. Number 2. Okay. Oh yeah, it says Katarina Guild here, so I think we are on the right street. This really feels like something out of Harry Potter, or indeed Lord of the Rings. Yeah, we're on the right place, Katarina Kaik. Katarina Kaik. So it's number 2 of this. Yeah, I feel like we're close to the precious. I feel the power of the precious drawing me to it. I feel like I'm in Diagon Alley. I'm about to buy my wand from Gringotts. If I walk, oh no, I see a headless chicken there. Oh, we found it. We've found it. I see a chicken. Clearly headless, eliminated. Oh, oh my. I think the stream might have dropped. What a cool place to work. What a bar. It's a bit hot down here though, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. You should be. Beautiful. That's great. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, it will be. We're very underground there at that point. My goodness. Yeah. Yeah, the internet should come back, but we were very, very underground there. In very thick stone. So understandably the mobile signal was not the greatest down there. Oh, that was crazy. Oh, we found another one of these insane looking walls as well. Yes, I was very much underneath a lot of stone, so understandably the internet signal did not appreciate the amount of rock that we were under there. And it was also underground. Oh wait, now this actually should tell us. Can you actually go up the top of these? Oh yeah, 11 o'clock until 5 o'clock. So this one's 15th century. Helleman Torn.
Lives on a farm in the middle of Wales. Never been to like big towns. Comes to Bath.
It's crazy.
Just invited all the new boys. All like holidays in Scotland. And he has just said, which sounds lovely. He said, "If it works, don't worry, we'll just sleep in my house." He has a small house. I don't know. Also, he's just said, also, don't worry about food. I'll have 200 kilograms of beef just before you go around.
I'll tell you what, this has been a fun walk around. It's really crazy that they've managed to keep some of these old buildings and walls in such good shape for so many years as well. But yeah, I see why they call it the Old Town now. It is very, very much the old town. The only thing that I'm a bit sad I didn't happen to come across was the potions bar I found last time. I can't even remember how I found that, actually. I'm sure I went with someone, but who on earth? No, I was definitely there with someone, actually. Who was it that took me to the potions bar last time? Oh, it was Tarja. Of course it was Tarja. Yeah. I was there with the Estonian dealer. So there's an Estonian poker dealer, and she used to live here. She used to work here, but she lives in Amsterdam now. Yes, I was there with Tarja. You did, J Ben. Oh, you got to check back the VOD, mate. Honestly, some of these buildings, some of these walls are absolutely insane. I'll show you this one just as a sort of look at what we're working with. That is like 15th century wall with wooden things at the top, tower at the end. And actually, so go into that bar. I didn't realise how close we were from the start. If we'd known which way to go, the karaoke bar's just over to the right of us here, so we could have actually directly got there if I'd blooming known where we were going from the start. But I didn't know where we were going. But I'm not done yet. I'm still going to walk back at least to the hotel. I might even just walk straight to the casino from here because I know exactly the way. But yeah, some of the buildings, some of the architecture here is just insanely beautiful. And as you can see, the sun is starting to come down a little bit. It's a grand scheme. I've only got like 20 minutes or so before the sun actually fully sets, and then we can't really do a dark IRL stream. But yeah, this is back to where we started basically, in terms of the city centre. This is where the karaoke was that we did yesterday. Yeah, so last time I bumped into this poker dealer and she was here just celebrating her birthday. And it was so random also that I bumped into her because I didn't even know she was here. And then I bumped into her in the karaoke bar. I'm so good at bumping into people randomly. I've actually always been good at that for some reason. Just always happen to bump into people. Yeah, so we'll walk back towards the hotel. I think I'll probably drop off my gimbal at the hotel and then just get a scooter to the casino. It's only that there's going to be cash games tonight. Unfortunately, there's no tournaments, but then they will have tournaments available tomorrow and Wednesday. Yeah, what a lovely old town centre they have here. Really, 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 really nice. I'm trying to think all in all, how much have I streamed today? For the home game it definitely wasn't as long as it normally would be, because normally I stream it till the end to watch the last longer, but didn't have a last longer today, so didn't do that. So it would have been like 5 I started here, I think. Yes, I've been live for nearly 5 hours. We've done a decent amount today. I think I will still need to flick in one quick stream before I go back. in order to take my hours that I need to for this month. Or like maybe 1 or 2 hours short. The problem is it probably won't be another IRL stream because I looked at the weather for tomorrow and Wednesday and it does not look good. So unless I can convince the new poker club to let me stream from there on Thursday, it would be something else on Thursday. But we'll sort it out. It's easy problem in the grand scheme of things to solve. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. 27 degrees in Manchester. Yeah, I saw even in Lancaster it was 22, which I was surprised at. It's not normally quite that hot in my hometown, so I'm sure my mum will be having a nice walk around somewhere. I'm just glad that I got some exercise though, because for the last 10 days I've basically been stuck in the casino non-stop, done nothing else apart from play poker aside from the karaoke yesterday. So it's just nice to get out and about and get some fresh air and exercise. You got us to do it. So I can actually show you guys the outside of the new poker room, because we're going to walk past that on the way back. It is really nice. I mean, I've been in there. I played a free buy there the other day, a few days ago, and it really is done out like very, very nice, very professionally. And then I know for like the tournament series, they're going to be hosting it in the hotel next door. So even though the card room itself only holds 10 tables, they have the capability to do a lot more with it for the big series. So funny though, like all of my poker friends, it's always like, are you going to this one, are you going to that one? And I'd love to play like every single series, but it's just not possible to play everything, especially with the streaming, unless they let me actually stream from the series, you know. And because this venue's relatively new, I've already sort of booked other things and made other plans, but for future we can certainly have some discussions with them. Because ultimately, if Kings of Tallinn and Olympic Casino, if they're going to be awkward and say I can't stream, and then let's say that Chesterfield turn around and say that I can stream, then quite simply I'm going to come here, you know? I mean, I've done as much as I can. I feel like I've been utterly professional, helpful, friendly with Olympic Casino, but like if it turns around and they're just going to be like, no you can't, then I'm just going to stream from here instead, you know. So yeah, it's only open Wednesday to Sunday. Unfortunately, you're not really going to get to see much inside there once it's closed, but I can assure you it is really, really, really nice in there. Interesting that it's only 21 plus though, because I feel like the other casino, I'm sure the other casino is 18 plus. I could be wrong with that, but this one indeed is just 21 plus. But then yeah, for the series, because they only have 10 tables inside there, there is this hotel next door adjoining the Chesterfield called the Nordic Hotel Forum. So anytime they've got a series on, they're going to be working in combination with this hotel. They'll have like a big function room. I mean, it's pretty standard at most big series. Even the World Series essentially is just in a hotel convention room. So yeah, that's where they're going to be hosting the big events. And yeah, I look forward to checking that out. I mean, I know one of the main marketing guys who works at Coolbet. Super nice guy who we've had on stream a couple of times to talk with, Svein Olav. So we will definitely be looking to play and stream that. And yeah, grand scheme, just moving forward, I'm going to be contacting all of the places in advance, and if they turn around and say no stream, then I just turn around and say okay, then I'm just not going to play it, and I'll find other places that will allow me to stream. Because for me it's just like, it's fun new content that most people just haven't really thought about in the first place. I feel like most people maybe even assume that just casinos are always going to say no to the streaming. So the fact that we've already found a few that allow us, Bratislava, Malta, etc., I think it just means that we can try and open those doors up a little bit more for future. And I wouldn't really want to do it for Hold'em tables, because I feel like, for the most part, it's just really kind of stuffy and not as friendly. But the mixed games players are just really a different breed, tend to be very friendly. That's why equally I would always... a few people sort of criticise me on Twitter for saying that I class PLO as a mixed game. But I think partly why I class PLO as a mixed game is also because of that friendliness of the table. I feel like when you play Hold'em tournaments and Hold'em cash games, it's just very, very different to when you play PLO and when you play other games. So that's partly why I want to class PLO as a mixed game, because I do class PLO players generally as within that more friendly category compared to Hold'em players, if that makes sense. But yeah, as you can see, the sun is starting to come down. I say sun, there wasn't really much sun today, unfortunately. It was a bit cloudy, but at least we didn't get caught in any rain showers like we would have done if we'd have come out earlier. But yeah, for all of you that stuck around for the IRL, I appreciate you all. It's nice to be able to do some different content compared to the standard streams. I think variety is always the sort of spice of life in a sense. So it's nice to be able to do these different ones. And like I say, it's much tricky though, because we are a little bit handcuffed in they always just not that many that have the level of mixed games like here does. So that's why I really want to be able to like twist their arm and convince them that not only is it good for me, but it's good for you kind of thing. And I really do believe like it's good for them. Ultimately, it's good advertisement for them and for the series. So I do hope that I can convince the powers that be to let me stream from here in the future. Even did a bit of commentary to sort of put in some good faith on that side. You know, they help me out, I'll help you out kind of thing. But I do appreciate from their end as well. It's not like something that they can snap accept. There does need to be some kind of agreement in place as to what is allowed, what isn't allowed kind of thing. It's not like you can just have free reign on a bunch of streamers on the table showing whole cards, potentially getting advice from chat, then you have a game integrity issue. So I do fully respect and appreciate that. But yeah, hopefully we can come to some kind of arrangement where it works for everybody. So bear in mind again, guys, I won't be streaming tomorrow as I normally would be because I'm still in Tallinn. There is a chance you might get one more stream from me before I go back, but it might be quite a short one. It really depends like what I can kind of arrange that's allowed. And then regular streams will be back from Friday. We'll be back for the whole of August. And then very end of August, we're going to be going to fly to Malta for 2 weeks. The good news with the Malta trip is that it's already arranged that streaming is allowed from the table, so from that side we have no problem. So the only break in between as such is going to be the travel. I have to go to Sevilla in order to fly direct from Sevilla to Malta. But grand scheme of things, there shouldn't be a streaming break for a while with that sort of keeping things. If anything, you're gonna get more of me in September than normal, because the IRL streams where we're doing IRL poker streams, those can be very, very long. We saw at King's Casino where there were a few 10-11 hour days. Had they allowed me to stream from here, my goodness, I think I might have had like a 16-hour day theoretically on one of the days. I played from like midday until, I think it was 5 in the morning, so even 17 hour day. It seems like the chat briefly disconnected and reconnected there, but I don't think the stream dropped. So yeah, we're pretty much back to our starting point, boys and girls, which means I'm going to love you and leave you. So keep an eye on, as always, Discord, Twitter. I'll be posting when we're live next. Probably not going to be tomorrow. I suspect it'll probably be on Thursday for a shortish one. If Chesterfield can let me stream from there for the poker,